everybody, Dr. Rob DiMartino here with Superior Health Solutions, and today this video is going to be about the epidemic of our time that nobody's talking about. And you hear a lot in the environment about chemical toxicity and chemical poisons and household cleaners and all those things, but one of the most important things that you need to be aware of is heavy metal toxicity and what this can do for your health. Now I'm going to tell you, heavy metal does not show up on blood work. Unless you had a recent exposure, blood is not diagnostic to look for heavy metal. So this is something that a traditional blood work panel is not going to pick up. But we find these problems, these heavy metal toxicities, involved in most of the degenerative neurological or autoimmune conditions that we deal with. Probably 50% of the cases of MS have heavy duty mercury loads. So where does this stuff come from? Well, the generation before ours was the lead generation. Lead paint, lead piping, lead everything. And that would really become a huge problem. I'll tell you who gets lead: pregnant moms, because lead is stored in your bones. So if you feel better when you're pregnant, it's a good sign. But then after that you get to have the birth and the pregnancy is over with, you lose bone loss. And if you crash after pregnancy, it's a good sign that you probably have lead in your system, because the bone loss leads to the lead being released and it causes problems in your blood system. The big offender here obviously is mercury. Mercury is huge, and you need to look no further to where do you get it from? Look in your mouth. Those silver dental amalgam fillings are 48% mercury or more. That eventually breaks down and starts leaching into your system. It even has vapors that come off into your system and gets absorbed. Mercury is the second most toxic substance on Earth to humans, and it's involved. It likes neurological tissue. It will ruin your thyroid function. It'll ruin your brain function. It'll strip the myelin right off the nerves. Mercury is a player in all the major neurological disorders. So again, fish. Okay, where do you get your source of fish? Farm fish, no good. You got to make sure it's fresh and it doesn't have mercury levels. Up until the mid-90s, it was in contact lens solutions. So you were putting a type of mercury right into your eye that would go right directly to your brain and embed. It's found in all the Alzheimer's, dementia diseases, and this is the reason why. And don't forget, high fructose corn syrup, about 50% of it is tainted with mercury in it, so it can get into your diet. This stuff is around, it gets into our systems, it wreaks havoc. It's one of those underlying causes that we see for a lot of these no cause, no cure type diseases that will consistently cause somebody to get sick and stay sick. And if they detoxify from that, they will be incredibly better off for it long-term health-wise, and they will start feeling better almost immediately. Again, powerful information. If you can do something about it, you know where to look. Hope all this helps.